we are back. Anyways, I was supposed to read this on Halloween, but once I got back home from nearly passing out, sitting outside handing candy, almost passed out from my mask. After I got inside, decided, let's go on Fortnite. And I was gonna call it early because a friend had got off, but then she got back going. It was getting the voice chat. Oh, okay. And so we played, even though both of us are basically tired as fuck. We played. I hate the title of this chapter, by the way. Let the body hit the floor. You stare at your screen, stunned as you examine the evidence in front of you. Oh my god. Coda be the killer? You cross the water to find fun-loving Coda dunking Tyson below the water surface and hold him there, his grip too strong for Tyson to break free. From, huh? Shock, the yell loosens his grip and Tyson puffs back to the surface unharmed. Jesse lay was unconcerned. What's up, Jesse? I think there was something you wanted to see. He didn't guide us around as you enlarged the picture and hold out the phone for them all to see. Is that Coda's bedroom? And it's full of Stabby Joe stuff. Wayne's picture of a serial killer. At once, the group turns on Coda. Whoa. You don't think I'm bonded deaths, do you? The evidence is weird, but not damning. Innocent until proven guilty, right? Thank you. So those don't look convinced, and as Coda stands with you, you find you're the only one on his side. Jesse, I don't know how you're so chill about this. You gotta kill your sister. Based on what? My decorating skills? You guys, it's me. Coda, your room is practically trying to stab Joe. You gotta admit, it's a little weird. Coda, it looks like a full-on session. Like one that a copycat killer might have. Look, I'll admit I'm a Stabby Joe fan, but that's only because the legends what inspired me to study film in the first place. That, and you and Destiny, of course. Us? And what do we do? Coda shrugs and shoo. I've never seen that word in my whole damn life. Chagrin smiles. I knew the legend of Stabby Joe, like everyone else in town, so I just assumed all the nasty things people said about the good men were true. Oh jeez, with friends like you, who needs enemies? Oh come on. Everything about Stabby Joe portrays him as this crazed maniac, but when I met you in Destiny, you guys were so normal. That's all fine, well and good, but what's gotta do with the cost of apples in Cardonia? It made me realize there were real people attached to the legend, and they deserve better than the sensationalization of their ancestors. That realization sparked an obsession with portraying horror stories with compassion, and it's how I got into one of the best film schools in the country. Okay, but how come you didn't mention this before? None of us knew you felt it strongly, and it's making me wonder whether you're making all this up to save skin. Destiny knew. She even starred in some of my first movies. Rather, I don't know if I have the confidence, have the courage to go as far as I have in my work. It's like 2 in the morning. I was drained since I woke up. I can't. Too bad she can't corroborate that. An account of being dead and all. I can't be dead and all. Maybe. But on film, she's alive and kicking. So we want to see proof. Say the word. So, you're not the Stabby Joe copycat killer? No. Okay. Just want you to say it out loud. Guys, I don't think you understand how brutal this guy was. I couldn't kill anyone, but especially not like he did. Coda showed us something about his reaction piques your interest. What do you mean, not like he did? I'll spare you the details, but basically tortures victims. Their deaths were slow and super painful. That's interesting. The coroner said Destiny's death would have been near painless, like falling asleep. You close your eyes, and your mind replays the moment your sister gradually slipped away, her face serene. Yeah, that's definitely not how Stubby Joe killed. I wonder what else is different about a copycat. If you're serious, I just watched a reenactment of Stubby Joe's murders based on the prison guard's testimony. I could show you if you want. Learn what difference the old Stubby Joe from the new to build on your profile of the copycat. Remember, watching all of the Stubby Joe lore will earn you a massive boost to your 42 score. Fine. Losing my voice. I hate this. My voice is so bad and so almost gone. I wasn't even talking while I was out earlier. I guess technically just now, November 1st. When I was out Halloween, I sat there in silence. Then again, I was trying to make people believe I was not a real person. So yeah, some people giving me head nods because they knew I was human. So I nodded back, and others who were staring really hard trying to figure it out. So then I turned my head in their direction. I'm like, oh my god, that's so great. Oh my god, that's cool. Oh, good job. Said one of my neighbors. She said good job to me, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you. I didn't reply back. I just said in my head like, oh my god, she thanked me. You look around at the rest of your friends. Like, I felt so proud. Like, you're thanking me for managing to like basically stop breathing, basically because just like stop breathing because the mask was restricting it, and then sit still. I just sat still, trying to, for like hours, just almost passing out. just hardly breathing that whole time. Anyways, you guys in? Where you go, we go, Jesse. Yeah, I got your back. One by one, your friends all nod and go to clap and stand together. Alright, follow me. You think I'll be able to do a low voice for Coda, but no, I can't go that low because my voice is on the verge of breaking as I speak. So I can't even get it that low. I can't even get it that high. If either you get dressed and Coda leads the way back to his house, especially I'm already speaking in Coda's voice. It's just I really can't. I'm making an effort now, today, tonight, to morning. So there are the five of you settle in around the TV as he takes you piles of Stubby Joe movies. Your grandma lets you keep all of this in her house. She may or may not think I'm watching soaps. What can I say? Honestly, let me live my life and I'll let her live hers. Honestly, I think we're both afraid of what we'd find if we snooped. Got it. Total holds up a VHS and pops it into player before joining on the couch. The intro for is staticky B-list film fills the screen. Now playing the Nordic Island penitentiary prison guard Tommy Danes. Face still smarting from the sting of Stabby Joe's blade. He paced inside of the criminal's empty cell. Oh, this guy again. I can't believe he's gone. Good rest, Danes. Got people searching the prison. He can't have gone far. But he shouldn't have been able to get out of his cell at all. It's just not possible unless you scoop your leg around the cell. What did I learn from the way out? Oh no, it's by the toilet. You get the heavy metal box with two hands and muscle it away from the wall. One hit a jangle of metal hitting the concrete floor. What the? You stoop and sweep your hand across the dusty floor to find. How we got it. Now, what else are you hiding, Kimbo? You set about tossing the cell, and as you rip the dirty mattress away from the wall, you find a crudely dug hole in the floor. Holy. Looks like it drops into a proper tunnel underneath the cell. Flash a light inside, but nothing but the last stir. Within seconds, you made up your mind. Get a radio. So everyone they need to widen the search perimeters. What are you gonna do? I'm going in. You brace yourself before dropping the 6 or so feet into the tunnel below. I can see his footprints heading in that direction. Keep the beam of your flashlight low to the ground, following the footprints in the dirt and keeping yours as quiet as possible. What? Yeah. Until the dirt underfoot turns to stone and trail footsteps runs cold. Damn it. Let your flashlight eliminate the rest of the tunnel ahead and you find yourself at the crossroads. You hurry down the left tunnel, listening for footsteps as you go. Tell you didn't take this tunnel himself. Did you know there were mine shafts that ran under the prison, or did he just get lucky? The rocks underfoot turn back to dirt, and you stop, examining the way ahead for footprints. I don't see any sign of him. Can't find the wrong way. Waking at 3 steps back down the tunnel, and you hear a woman's scream echo down the corridor where you came from. Holy hell. Take off running back to where you came, praying that you won't be too late. Only see Stabby Joe wielding a bloody knife and standing over the body of a young woman. No, stop what you're talking about. Play barely glances at you before tearing down the tunnel, leaving you to deal with a woman bleeding on the ground. You watch him go, fury burning your chest, but watch to the young woman's side. Miss, stay with me. You eyed a deep slash across her neck. And tear open her dress to reveal a dark pool of blood from the wounds on her stomach. But you render aid, the victim moans and agonize the pain, and you notice something that can be done for her. I'm sorry for your pain, miss. I'm gonna be right soon. Her eyes shift over to try and focus on you. Why? But her breath runs out and she stops, her eyes frozen open, paralyzed with pain and fear. You sit there in the silence, holding her hand until the end. Damn you, Campbell. I swear I will hunt you to the ends of the earth if I have to. As credits roll, your stomach turns. Do you see those slashes on her stomach? Yeah, they look pretty bad. The wounds were based on the real coroner's report for the first victim. Bleeding out from the stomach can take like hours depending on the location of the injury. That was kind of his thing. The only quick death that came from him was the guards, and the theory of that is that he did it out of respect. If it says something else, I don't know what. That doesn't make any sense. His whole thing was making people suffer. Why wouldn't you want to make the guy trying to put him back in jail suffer too? Yeah, wouldn't he want to make the guy suffer more, if anything? You gotta remember, this guy was a killer. His logic isn't gonna be logical to us. I bet it's clear to the copycat. They'll probably see bits and start jumping themselves. If only we could separate the two, we'll have a better idea of who we're looking for. Maybe we should get more familiar with Savage Joe's history. That way we can identify any discriminatory. Probably said it right the first time, but now I'm doubting myself. Between him and the copycat. Might be a good find. Could get up a spot in the cycle. And he died long enough ago that all of his info should be public record by now. Really just as one, your friends turn to you and remind you of the way they referred to your sister. Is this what it felt like to be Des? Is this what it felt to be you, Des? Because this is a lot of pressure. I won't let you down. You heave a sigh and square your shoulders. I think we're going to the library. Let's go. Like told her, take the lead when you and your friends reach the library. There's a section of books that mention the story, but a lot of those are kind of unreliable. The actual records of it are over here. But they don't show us the unreliable ones, just show the ones that we need. Coda pulls open the filing cabinet drawer, packed with folders. Okay, I guess everyone just grabs something in the end. Sounds good to me. As lucky as I am, enticing crowd around to grab something, you take the first folder over to a nearby table with Coda. Okay, Savage Joe, show us what you got. This one is records from the prison. His prison number, full name, and physical description. What are these scribbles all over it? You look closer at the first document to find notes, recent ones. These are recessive. Weird. I don't remember seeing any notes on this stuff when I was looking at it. Sounds like what kind of fish are you looking for? Because whoever left these notes was definitely fixated on Stabby Joe as a person. Well, the stuff that initially got me interested was how someone could actually enjoy hurting people like that. But now I've been really struck by the public's reaction and how fear turns into hate so fast, even for people who had nothing to do with it. Besides, he asked you pointedly, and as you remember your less than warm welcome back to town, you nod. Huh. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. But as Golda gets up to grab a file, you quickly check the card in the back. Golda's the last one who borrowed his file, and according to this, he borrowed it in the middle of the semester. When else has he been home that I haven't known about? He threw the card back in his sleep before anyone else could see it. I'll keep that in mind, but right now I need to focus on this Stabby Joe research. As you wade deeper into the files, you can't help but dwell on the fact that you're related to this creep. Wow, it really makes you think. What does? Just, what does it say about me and that my ancestor was such a horrible person that he inspired other people to copy him? Like, that's gotta be the lowest of the low. And we share DNA. The shame forces you to bow your head, but a warm hand catches your chin. It's not that simple, Jesse. I'm sure joining a festival to celebrate him didn't help matters. You know, Terrorfest wasn't supposed to be like this. At first, it was a memorial to remember the victims. Golda rifles through the papers, and in the right folder, he pulls out an old newspaper. Here, this paper is from the first ever Terrorfest. Well, what we now know as Terrorfest anyway. Look. Oh, so that's a candlelight visual. Golda hands you a paper from it just a few years later, and now a magazine photo of Stabby Joe printed front and center, followed by candid shots from the horror parade. It kind of, just thinking of how there's people about like in real life, but the worst kind of people, right? Like a murderer or a guy who's been charged with so many things that I cannot get away with saying on YouTube, and they'll like there's like people who will look at this person like, oh, he fine, oh, okay, he can tie me up, oh, I let him kill me anytime. If you know what I mean, like, okay, he can get it, like, ooh, daddy, yeah, obsessing over like his tattoos on the guy's face, like, why he kinda, like, he killed people. It's like a real life thing. He's killed people. He's been in prison. He's R-word people. Like, and these people are like obsessing over them because they think the guy looks fine. Can't really remember the whole story, but like, I don't remember how old he was. Like, maybe like young 20s or like late teens to early 20s. I think early 20s, basically. This guy was in like court, right, being sentenced, but like it got to the public, and what these fangirls were saying about him, like, he's too pretty to go to jail, or no, he's innocent, he didn't do it. It's like, you heard what he's done and you're defending him because you think the guy looks hot. He's a basic white a young white guy with like dark curly hair, and like, I can't remember the color of his eyes. Again, I'm not the one obsessing over men. not the one that's obsessed with my phone decided to lock itself. I'm not the one obsessed with men who's killed people or done other shit like that. But like, a drink that did not help Kilimanjaro. Actually, I think it did. I did. Hey, it does help. Oh my god. No, like, they're like fangirling over him, saying like whatever he did, he's innocent. Like, no, like, they're trying to like reduce his sentence, like saying that he shouldn't be locked up. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like one of those like Snapchat stories, but like it's like you're defending him after hearing what he did because you think he's cute. Seriously? And how many times I've seen like a TikTok about that, like you hear the crime they did and you're like, and they're like, ooh, okay, Zaddy, like, no, we're not doing this. We're not obsessing over actual killers. Like, you can obsess over Michael Myers, Jason, Ghostface. They're not they're not real, right? But these real life cases of people who hasn't been convicted for these types of shit and worse. You take one look at them like, oh, ooh, muscle, like no. What type of delulu are you on? What are you on, girl? No. Damn. Defending a killer because they're hot is like, and if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, please be my fucking guest. If I can remember names of what the fuck I'm talking about, I would tell you. Found it. Convicted murderer is too cute. People were trying to defend him and trying to say he doesn't deserve to go to jail because they took one look at him. Like, look at his fucking white ass eyes. That is the eyes. So you have. Like, oh, he's too cute. Look, see? People apparently trying to free a murderer because he's too cute. Like, are you insane? And it's a good thing you can't see my wallpaper because I'm not explaining that. It's nothing bad. It's just, so it was a TikTok of just a story and shut up. Call the handshake. Okay, right that. I can't believe Terrorfest was supposed to be a memorial and we turned it into some kind of kitschy second Halloween. I don't think I said that right at all. What a romanticizing of it. I can't say I'm surprised someone decided to take it further. I think it's more than that. I mean, it can't just be because of Terrorfest or we'd have murderers running around everywhere, right? Not necessarily. There's always a possibility that Stabby Joe's legacy spoke to something in the killer's physique. It's like shut up. I mean, Scream 2, the Saw franchise, there are plenty of examples of weirdos wanting a piece of someone else's murder pie. I never saw either of those. You know, if filmmaking doesn't work out, you're not a great criminal profiler career ahead of you go. Thanks, but I like to keep the guts and gore on screen as much as possible. I still can't believe this is really happening. Believe it. It's something in Stabby Joe's legacy really speaking to the copycat. We're gonna need to uncover everything we can to narrow it down and sniff them out. I really want to see if I can find the other guy I was just talking about. I pause it, but I say hold on as if you guys know what I'm doing when it's paused. Yeah, this is gonna like take a second for you. It's gonna take like 20 minutes for me. I found the second one. I don't see anything saying about it, but But hold on, this man has TikTok. Yeah, there it is. There. This man has TikTokers gush over face tattoos to kill Wade Wilson. It's like, oh wait, like when I saw these videos, I'm like, people are just obsessed with, like, you're not supposed to look at the dude and be like, this is the wallpaper. It's not that bad. It's not. I made it sound like it was worse than it was. It's not that much. But like, people hear about what they did and then they're like, oh, but he's too hot for Jay. He's too cute. Like, no. The library is huge. The only way we're going to even remotely scratch the surface is if we... Did I say the word split up? What do you think we are? Scooping the gang? It's the fastest way we get all the info we can. We'll cover more ground. Yeah, that's dead bodies scattered across the city. I'm gonna join this one. How much right need to spread out? But I need to be able to keep track of everyone if we want to prove the facts that none of us is the murderer. The shaker of your phone motion to an attachment Bex, and as you glance at the screen, the app, My Friend Finder catches your eye. Why do we all share locations? That way no one gets lost in the shuffle. The young group agrees. After a quick sync up, Lucky, Coda, and Tyson off. Even Zayatra linger at the table, their thoughts clearly elsewhere. Everything okay? Yeah, you just got me thinking of my own rotten family tree. What does it say about me that I'm related to someone who kept a dangerous serial killer a secret for the sake of her image? Or who would turn a memorial into a tourist trap glorifying a murderer? What? You grip their shoulder, turning them to face you, and you find normally stoic Zaire fighting back against the tears in their eyes. Yes, Jesse, I think my mom is a bad person. Zaire to learn more about their mother's misdeeds, their relationship, and boost your fortune score. What's going on? Zaire sighs and shoves an envelope of translucent sheets into your hands. I was looking through I'm holding back a sneeze. I was looking through the microfiche records and found an article about the first Terrorfest as we know it. It turns out the rebranding was my mother's idea. This campaign was one of the things she used to kickstart her run for mayor. Whoa, I had no idea. You hold the sheets up to the light and read. Sure enough, bits and pieces that jump out at you. How good the transition would be for the economy protests from the victim families and eventually Mayor Jackson's inauguration in 2003. I legit thought I said Michael Jackson, not Mayor Jackson, and I think it's time for me to go to bed. It's time for me to go to bed. When you're a kid, you think your parents are superhuman, you know? Well, maybe not every kid. But yeah, okay. And then as you get older and start to realize they're not, it's disappointing, but you do. The look on their face reminds you of the nights when Zaire used to sleep at your house, tears from a fight with their mother still fresh. Only now, anger joins the side behind their eyes, and it's all you can do not to reach out and pull them into a hug. Finding all this out is like finding out she's some kind of spoiling. What am I supposed to do with that? I mean, if her involvement in this is a deal breaker for you, there's nothing wrong with taking a step back from your relationship. I know, but God, it's hard not to get caught up in familial obligation, you know? Especially since she's the mayor. Like, going no contact would mess with the family politics, but also actual politics. Wow, yeah, you're right. My mom eats, sleeps, and breathes politics. When I decided to change my name, the first thing she did was call a PR specialist to see how it would play. Hell, if someone had told me she only adopted me for a boost in the polls, I believe them. My life has never been separate from my mom's career, and I don't know how I feel. At least better, you bridge the gap between you. You feel, what? Complicit, I guess. I have no way of knowing if it made a difference in the election, but I'm always up there with her, you know? Sometimes I wonder if the whole happy family image is what wanted the office, and if it did, then I played a part in all of this. They slam a hand down on the copycat's killer notes, smudging the ink with their thumb, and you catch their hand. Sarah, that's not true. How, Josie? I helped to keep her power. And look at what she's using it. How she's using it. I read this so wrong. You didn't know about the cover-ups. You were just trying to support your mom. That's what family does. I guess. Give yourself some credit. If I know you, if you could have done something to prevent this, you would have. But no, Sarah, you would have. I know you would. Especially you now. You got lost in high school, and now that you found your voice, I'm 100% sure you would have challenged surroundings if you'd known. You grip their shoulders in your hands, stopping to keep yourself in their eye line as they shy away from your gaze. Because you're a good person, and you're smart, and you're kind, no matter what rotten fruit grows on your family tree. Thank you. I hope you're right. Besides, you're not your mom, and you can't be held responsible for choices she made. Just like you want to stab each other. I see what you did there. Zach pushes forward into your arms, and you encircle them in your embrace. I'm glad I'm talking to you of all people about this. You're really the one who would understand it the most. I guess you're right. Being related to Stabby Joe is complicated. As much as he was evil, Stabby Joe is still a part of my personal history. I'll never be able to change that. But that doesn't mean I have to end up like him, or that I'm capable, or that I'm even capable of it. You're not. Well, trust me, as someone who likes to think they know you pretty well, you're not. The point is, you can love your mom without loving her choices or making the same ones. You're right. I know you're right. I think it's just gonna take a while to think in. I get it. You take both sides' hands in yours, look them in the eyes. My voice is fading. Let's both make a promise not to let our family's actions define us, okay? I can if you can. Claire's eyes go wide, and your heart races in anticipation as you wait for an answer. Yeah, let's definitely, do that. Don't tell me you're nervous. Zara pulls you gently towards them, and you watch as their eyes flick to your lips. Faced with the prospect of kissing you wouldn't be. You lean in, closing less of the space between you, and Zaya presses a kiss to your lips, soft enough to make you melt. When you both finally pull back, they shoot you a shy smile. Thank you for this. I think I needed to be. Got it. My pleasure. My pleasure. Honestly, I did too. Moments like this remind me who I am. They really do. Oh, hey, speaking of it, I meant to ask you, did that reporter say she found anything about me? I'd be pretty pissed she thought I was in on my mother's cover-up thing. What? The lady you were talking to at the hospital? You paused for a moment, your mind racing. Sarah, I didn't mention she was a reporter. Right, I recognized her from some press conference. She sent you the photos of Coach room, right? Yeah, she did. I assume she's looking into all of us then? They look at you, expectantly, and you freeze. The message from back on the tip of your tongue. I could lie, but it's like, yeah, you could trust him, right? Okay, so I'm gonna grab my drink and I'm gonna think about this. So Bex was basically saying not to trust any of them, that because it could be any one of them, right? But yeah, I was placing the bottle cap, but Bex said at first not to trust any of them, so then we're like, okay, but then I was obviously not let them know that we're suspicious of them, and that's kind of when Zaire came out of nowhere. And if we think about like last chapter, that I'm actually surprisingly remember, and I don't know if it's because it's late and my brain does weird things when it's like almost 3 in the fucking morning, I don't know, but I can actually finish it and hopefully not spill this drink. Get the cap on, yay! When, like, you know, the whole thing with the parade and all that, we all separated and everyone saying what they did. Zaire didn't really say it immediately. They kind of had to be pressed on it to actually before they actually gave an answer. So then shortly after, back to saying that we shouldn't trust any one of our friends because it could be one of them because it's the close ties. Like, oh well, it was Lana, I think that was her name, the first girl who died. Like she was like close to the friend group, and then Destiny, you know, like members of your friend groups are dying, which means they're killing close to you. So maybe it could be someone who is close to you, someone who's close to both, who's close to you, like your sister and, you know, Lana. It's like, but then after seeing like the pictures and the posters and like basically the whole shrine dedicated to Joe in Coda's bedroom is like, maybe it's Coda, right? But basically back to saying maybe it's not your friends, but the good news is it's not one of your friends, so you don't have to worry about that. But bad news is that they're probably near you. Right, you're probably hanging out with them right now. And that makes us think it's Coda because, you know, it's Coda's bedroom, but then it's like, right now it's like, So saying like, did Bex tell us anything else that how it could be? Just like, did she, like, Zaire's basically asking us, did Bex accuse Zaire and saying that they would have ties because their mother is a mayor and like she's the one who's hiding everything, so like, you know. And I also realized that the mic is no longer lighting up, but I think I noticed pretty well that it's still on, but it's just dying. So I'm gonna try to speed up. Like, because Bex didn't say anything about Zaire specifically. She said that it could be one of our friends. She didn't say Zaire specifically. She didn't say anyone specifically. She said just don't trust your friends, but then she took it back, right? So you said something. Actually, she didn't say anything about anyone else. She's pretty sure it's Coda. For a moment, silence falls over you and Zaire. You and Zaire fought iPhone. Right. Well, hopefully she's wrong. Either way, I'm gonna clear my head. I'm gonna go for a walk. Before we can protest, Zaire's gone, and a sinking feeling in your chest emerges at the thought of them going out alone. When Zaire on their own, you decide to shake the rest of your friends. You find Lucky sitting on a table surrounded by stacks of files and newspapers. Whoa, you gotta do all of this? Mostly, it's just pretty interesting. It seems like others so into researching this. Which fine. Well, I found a obituary from Stabby Joe in a paper from 1924. And so far I found two copycat killers that have been active since then. Wow, really? And we still celebrate Terrorfest. I know, it's pretty messed up. The first one was caught and died in prison in the 70s, but the second was active into the early 20s. Early 20s? Oh, I didn't mean to say 20s. The early 2000s. How come we never heard about this? Were they caught? Nope. But I haven't found any reports mentioning them after 2003. So I guess they just stopped or moved on or something. The year rings a bell, you can't help but think of Mayor Jackson. Yeah, or something. So the copycat could have started up again, and now we're doing the same person? I doubt it. I mean, why would they stop killing for 20 years and just randomly start up again? I guess, I gotta say though, I'm impressed. You're really good at research. My school's academic requirements for student athletes are kind of crazy, so I got needs to cram under pressure. Maybe I could take your money. I'll think for a bit. Lean down, resting your hands on your arms in the chair, and she chuckles with lucky grins. What do you think you're doing, Jesse? Jesse with a J. Offering you much needed distraction. If you want one. She pauses, thinking, before pulling you into a kiss with a hand on the back of your neck. It's only a loud beeping sound comes from something in Lucky's pocket, and she pulls back. She pulls out a small black rectangle and reads something on the screen. Just say phone. Oh wait, no, never mind. Is that a pager? Yeah, sorry, I got one. I'll catch you with you later. Before you can ask any more questions, Lucky disappears around the nearest bookshelves. First I hear, now Lucky, where are they going, and why are they so shady about it? You turn Lucky's files to your computer places, and have to shake your concern and suspicion over Lucky and Zaire's sudden exits. Find Tyson next, bent over an open file cabinet drawer. Hey, I found some pretty cool stuff so far. Oh, yeah? Like what? Well, first of all, your grandfather on your dad's side was kind of epic. I found an article from the 60s that said a little angry mob surrounded your house and tried to run him out of town because of his ties with Stubby Joe. To get him to leave, he came out with his Stubby Joe mask and rifle. And we're happy about that. I mean, it was probably pretty effective, but it can't have done much for the family reputation. Tyson quickly swipes through the files, and as he gives it a speed read, his face falls. Oh yeah, definitely didn't. He actually fired next to his someone. Oh my god, did he go to jail? Nope, the judge ruled that he was probably waiting his rights to defend his property. Well, that would have made things worse. No, I was only there because of all this Stubby Joe stuff. They were already scared of our family, and him going out there with a mask and a gun only made it worse. In fact, that incident might be why the cops have been so off with me now. You might be right. Still, it's hard to blame the guy for trying to protect his family. He had a husband and 2 girls inside. Tyson closes the file cabinet and leans against it. He had a husband? Oh my god. Anyways, I know all the Stubby Joe stuff changes things for you, but it's the reason your life has ended up the way it is. You can say that again. I meant for better and for worse. As well, would you have done your abroad program if not for him? Abroad program. I don't know. Maybe not. And there's no way of knowing what else might have changed. For all we know, he's the reason our friends two found each other. I'm not so sure. I don't know. I don't like to think we would have found each other anyway. Like platonic soulmates. You believe in that stuff? I don't know. Maybe. No pun intended, but I was at the idea of destiny. Yeah, me too. Still, you have to work so hard for so many things you want in life. It's nice to think that some good things just happen on their own. I don't like the music. Yeah, I know what you mean. For what it's worth, if we have to go through this, I'm glad we're going through it together. Me too. Beth, you guys are what's getting me through this. I don't know how to survive, literally, without you guys here with me. I feel the same way. I can't imagine doing life without you guys, and I'm really glad we've been able to stay close to each other. You know, sometimes it is literally the worst. Like, right now. I still have a bunch of my own research to do for a paper. Oh yeah, of course. Do what you gotta do. I shouldn't have to. But unfortunately, even being chased by murder won't be a good enough excuse for my professor. I don't feel it. Good luck. As Tyson gathers his things to go, you head off to check on Coda. Find out that wasn't suspicious when Zaire and Lucky left. It's like, oh, that's suspicious. But when what the fuck was his name again? Tyson does it? No? Okay. You find him in the sunroom, feet perched on a stack of books, left on the desk surface, eating an apple and short on his phone. Hard work, you see. Well, I've already been through all this stuff like 100 times, but I want to be here for more support. And that's what's so concerning now. You know so much about this stuff that it's just a little hard to accept as coincidence. I mean, it's impressive how dedicated you are, don't get me wrong, but I just can't think of movie research as a valid explanation. Then don't think. I'm really good at that though. So it's not hard, that's not hard to do, to not think. I'm pro with that. I'm natural. Cody flops his feet down and rises, shoving his phone in his back pocket. There's a movie section upstairs. Let me show you why I respect the genre enough to give it my best, and then you can stop thinking I'm a killer. Deal? It's what I call this passion for film to strengthen your relationship and boost your fortitude score. I'm listening. I switched microphones, so hopefully you can still hear. I'm just charging the other one. I don't even know if this was charged, just whatever. You know what? If you think you can clear your name, go for it. Try now, I'm not sure what to think. In that case, right this way. Toto leads you up and down the shelves, stopping abruptly in front of one of the DVD aisles. This, unsurprisingly, is my favorite part of the library. Movies? Tell me surprise, Mr. Film Major. Specifically, the horror movies. I've watched like every movie they have here. U.S. violent titles line the shelves, the violent titles, the creepy covers, even Shannon involuntary shudders. Shannon involuntary shudder down your spine. Why do you like this stuff so much? Because the psychologically fuck me. I feel it's really cool. You can tell that so much more about a person based on what they're afraid of than anything else. Right? How? Okay, pick a movie and I'll tell you what it says about you if you're really afraid of it. I had never seen a movie. The operative word there is paranormal. Paranormal, horror in general, is all about the fear of the unknown. That doesn't make sense. None of that stuff can be explained by science or anything. Exactly. But more than that, it's about things that are out of our control. It's all about making us feel helpless in the face of something bigger than ourselves. I think to me, all these movies are just using the story and the spectacle of it all to represent real fears. You're basically a film major already. Maybe I should consider it. You're stuck up the purposely now, searching for a new title to present your distinction. What was that? Oh, that's a classic psychological thriller. Those movies are kind of meta because they're all about people becoming victims to their own minds. And so when you're scared of them, what you're really scared of is the same thing happening to you. So it's like you're scared of yourself. Yeah, or at least your mind. I'm scared of my mind, right? Damn, that's pretty real. Oh yeah, that's what's so interesting about horror as a genre. People think it's totally unrealistic, but when you actually break down what causes your reaction to it, it's pretty logical. And honestly, that's the secret to conquering any fear. You're right. I had never really thought about that, but now that you explain it, it's so obvious. Right? And then there's the classic slasher films like Scream, which is kind of what we're dealing with in real life. I wish we move right now. It's so much easier to predict what was gonna happen. I mean, that's how I've been treating it, and you gotta admit, I've been right about a lot. That's true. Why is that? Slasher movies are based on the real life phenomenon of serial killers, so it's not totally crazy for things to line up if you study the best killers. See, saying things like that makes you sound awfully suspicious. Yeah, I heard it that time. But do you see what I mean now? Can you at least imagine why I love it so much? He lifts you, and the earnestness in his eyes undeniable. Yeah, I do. When you break it all down like that, it's actually pretty obvious. Killer looks relieved, and in his gaze, and as his gaze leads yours, it wanders to the shelves. He waves at the various titles. So, pick a name if you. What are you scared of? I don't really. Okay. Got any of those old screaming videos where you follow the dot with your eyes and the zombie face jump scares you? Really, Jesse? You're standing on greatness and you choose some cheesy internet gag from the early. What? Have I taught you nothing? No, I just want to see your face. Cute. You know I should. Color shows off, his eyes going wide as he stares at something just over your shoulder. Oh my god, Jesse. What? Why? You roll around, ready to defend yourself, only find the aisle empty. Gotcha. God damn it, killer. You really scared me. Even after serial killer wandered around, you know. I know, but humor is how I cope. Next time, I'm gonna have a heart attack just to spite you. How's that? Bring it on. Bring on the heart attack? Sometime later, you find yourself still pouring with Stabbing Joe records. Realistically, I should go home and sleep, but I really don't want to go back to an empty house right now. A murderer running around makes it creepy enough, but with Destiny gone, I don't want to face that yet. You shake your head to clear it and focus your attention back onto the files in front of you, only to hear a set of footsteps approaching. Oh, it's her. Excuse me, you're Jesse Goodman, right? That's me. Just left you at the circulation desk. Who even knows I'd be here long enough to send me something? Take a small package before you get to the chance to open it. Your phone buzzes in your pocket with a text from Bex. Shipping package? Yep, right now. Is there more evidence? Why don't you see for yourself? Leave me alone. Nervous, you set your phone on the desk and open the box, only to drop it quickly when you see what's inside. Process the floor, sending the 7 notes falling out of the carpet, and all you can hear is the sound of your own voice screaming. Oh my god. Vibrating faints, and as you back away from the bloodstains spreading out on the carpet, the phone buzzes again on the desk. You grab it quickly. Thought I returned this since I found it in my business. It's you, isn't it? What the hell did you do to Bex? Thought I returned it since I found it in my business. The Stabby Joe person found Bex's nose in his business. Or their business, whatever. It's you, isn't it? What the hell did you do to Bex? Oh, Jesse. Let's just say Bex is no longer with us. At least a part of her will always be with you. Like, oh my god. Did I have your nose, though? No more reporters, Jesse. From right now, it's just you and me. I guess it doesn't make sense to me, nose, because she's nosy. Yay. Bedtime.